Okay, I've got some aluminium flashing from Bunnings, 0.3 of a millimetre thick, which is 11 thou, and I'm going to use that to make some cheap gas checks. This punch is 10 millimetres in diameter. That's what it's supposed to punch out. I made sure it was sharp so you got a nice clean cut and nice smooth edge on the piece of metal that it punches out. They come out nice and clean. They've got a slight dish to them, but it doesn't matter. It'll work in our favour when we put them through the forming tool. And if you work away from yourself while you're cutting, it's easy to get them really close together so there's very little waste. I hate waste. Okay, we'll go and set up the forming tool and form some. Now the forming tool for these gas checks is just a piece of chrome moly barrel steel that I had in my scrap box, and I used a drill to drill the hole through here, 25/64 drill that lets these just fit neatly in there, and it's also counterbored on the bottom to let the caps fall off the end of the forming tool. And the forming tool section is 0.333 of an inch to give me the clearance around the end of this forming tool, and also so that it will fit the shank on the cast bullet so that I can put it in the sizer. I haven't heat treated it at all. Chrome moly is fairly hard, tough steel anyway, and because I used a drill to cut this hole here, the bottom of the hole is angled at the same angle as the flutes on the drill, so it gives it a slight lead when you're pushing the cap through. This is a piece of mild steel, machined to fit so that it's fairly neat in here, a sliding fit. This just guides everything, and the end of this here is the same diameter as the shank on the cast bullet. These ones have all been sized. I don't have any to put on there at the moment, but it's just a neat fit on the end of the bullet. I usually put that in there just to keep it so that it sits flat. And I have it so that the concave side is facing the tool, and that means that the burr is also facing the burr on the disc of aluminium is facing inwards, so that it will grip the bullet shank better. Put that in there, and that one there didn't fit too well because it cut the piece out of the side. We'll try another one. If they're a little tiny bit oversized in the hole in here, they tend to jam and cut a piece out of the side of the check, but it doesn't happen very often. That one's a bit better. That one's formed into a nice cup, and it fits on the base of the bullet. I have hardened and polished this so that it will last a little bit longer, and polishing it also makes it cuts down the friction when you're forming the cup and helps them to fall off the end of the tool. Pretty easy to make at home if you've got a small lathe. It's not hard to do at all. This bullet here is a 358 caliber, and it's got a standard copper gas check on it. And apart from the colour, these aluminium ones don't look any different when they're fitted to the bullet. It provides a small lube groove at the base, just in front of the gas check, and then the other two standard lube grooves, and I think they'll work quite well. Once again, we got a damaged one. It would have to go and do damage some of these checks. I made about 50 or 60 yesterday and didn't damage any of them, and of course now that I've got the thing in front of the camera, it's going to tear the sides out of some. Anyway, that's the way it goes. But it's pretty quick. And not a complicated tool at all. I guess if you're making for a different caliber, then you'd get the caliber. I just add 2 millimeters, like 80 thou, 85 thou to the size of the caliber for the outside diameter of the check disc, and then work the tools from there, and it should give you enough of a lip to hold on the base of the bullet. It doesn't have to be much, it's just to stop the gas cutting. Thanks for watching.